Why is loneliness a symptom of a closed heart? In case we haven't met yet, I'm Jess and I'm the sole founder of Life in Confidence. Loneliness is a disconnection from our light. What that means is that we are not connecting ourselves on a heart level. We are regressing back into our conditioned way of being, where you experience in your childhood that you were not loved, not validated, that you were never enough, that you were neglected and abandoned, and that nobody wants to be with you. What is the meaning of my life? What is the point of my life? Feeling these feelings of helplessness and despair. And that's what loneliness is, essentially, is despair. That you cannot see and justify what is the way forward in my life anymore. It just feels like an absolute solitude journey. And this is because we do not feel connected with our light. As soon as you are connected with your light, you can feel safe in your own company. You do not need to seek relationships, certain people such as romantic partners and family members to validate you 24/7 when you can do that for yourself, because it comes from a deep sense of knowing. It's not coming from egoic deficiencies. This deep wisdom, I am enough because I am the light. Through all of my conditioning, through all of my trauma, through all of the abuse that I've experienced, and then some, deep down, I know I am the light. How do we access that? It is a journey to go inward and to not be in fear of what is showing up inside of ourselves. And really trusting the journey that we're on. Really trusting that our emotions are showing us what we need to process and move through. And so by accessing the light, it requires us to live life differently, to live life wholeheartedly. And it isn't about me, and feeling entitled and taking from people, because that is reinforcing your conditioned state. So we need to change that conditioned state to tapping into the true essence of your soul, which is love. Through love, we can experience our lives beyond the egoic deficiencies, beyond the neediness, beyond the despair. And what does it take for us to love ourselves? It requires for you to be a humble student, to really be open-minded and curious, to try something different instead. And that is loving yourself first, rather than loving others first, because you see the value in them rather than seeing the value in you. So how can you practice and cultivate self-love? And that requires you to be in your body so you can disconnect more and more the remunerations of your past and find peace in relaxation, and allow that relaxation for you to hold space of what's going on internally so you can then process it. So we must be in our body. We also need to find ways to experience joy within ourselves. And that is the foods that you eat, things that you put in your body makes a big difference. So eating living foods such as fruits, salads, vegetables, they have living consciousness because they are living consciousness. They have energy. It's alive. And when we eat it, we are consuming that living consciousness and we start to feel alive in ourselves. We start to detoxify all of the crap that we've accumulated, not just through our diet, but also through our trauma and genetically what we've inherited from our parents and ancestors. And food is a way to heal ourselves and to expand those feel-good feelings rather than being addicted to junk food where it's been designed with salt, sugar, and fat to stimulate that dopamine hit that we receive from the gut to the brain. And this is why we become so addicted to fast food, because of this combination to get that instant high. And by doing that, we are also numbing down our consciousness. We are also numbing out our feelings by looking for that dopamine hit through junk food. Whereas living consciousness foods can really awaken us, awaken our consciousness. We start to have more connection with the earth when we consume these types of foods and detoxify the mind, the body, and the spirit. So also using movement. What makes you feel alive when you move? Is it stretching? Is it running? Is it dancing? Is it yoga? Whatever it is, engage in that so you can be more and more in your body, and this will help you to be more present with yourself. And as I've mentioned in a previous video, connection with spirit. Please, dear spirit, please guide me and show me how to release myself from the despair that I'm feeling. Please show me to see loneliness from an open heart. Please show me miracles how I can be my own best friend. And so it is. It is done. It is done. It is done. And this tool can be your daily practice. And you start to strengthen your connection with the spiritual world where you don't feel alone anymore. You know you are supported where you least expect it. And when things starts to flow through synchronized, then you will believe that your life is more than just the physical world and the physical body. It has its own mind of its own, and that is through consciousness of spirit. And it requires you to engage in that consciousness of spirit first. So blending all of these tools for you to move through this, or to at least have the right intention, you are on your way, and that is a win already. If you feel that you need further guidance and support with processing this, I shared techniques and tools how to do this at my trauma recovery workshops. And I am running my Transforming Trauma workshop, Healing Your Inner Children, and Conscious Relationship workshop and retreats in Adelaide, London, and Tokyo. So you can click on the link below to learn more about these different experiences, and you can book a free clarity call to discern which would be right for you if you have any questions, and also if you require a payment plan to work with your current situation as well. And I am also running my Chinese New Year Inner Child Healing Circle in the Wood Snake. And this is on Wednesday, the 29th of January, which is the date of the Chinese New Year and New Moon in Aquarius, which is all about raising consciousness of humanity. And in this portal, you shall discover clarity and guidance with a personalized forecast of your zodiac animal for the new year, where you can improve your luck in your career, finances, relationships, and your relationship with self, what to look out for, and where you can improve and how you can improve it. You will also receive my inner child transmission to start unlocking these energetic and emotional blockages that you've been holding on to for such a long period of time, subconsciously, consciously, unconsciously. And we're going to integrate this through a guided art therapy session to process your trauma, and also to integrate it through a sharing circle where you get to be seen, felt, and witness from a place of love and safety, and a personalized card reading, a message for you to move forward in your new year ahead. And this is a really great way to set yourself up for any new year, rather than trying to figure out what's your New Year's resolutions and they don't follow through, because it's not in alignment with yourself. So if you are ready to do so, to move mountains and find your you, please click on the link below to learn more and to book your spot, as I only take a certain number of people to keep it secret and personable. And if you got something out of this video, I would love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give this video a like, comment below what you got from this, or what is the one thing that you can do to start practicing a spiritual lifestyle to engage your consciousness with spirit rather than your egoic deficiencies instead. And you shall find that you will experience a shift in your consciousness and in your being. So please connect with me on YouTube, comment what action you would take, give this video a like, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so more people can get access to this content. May love be your alchemy, not fear, and that you are the light that's in your heart. Spirit resides inside of you. Let that come out so you can finally live your best life.